This is the kingdom, man. This is the kingdom. This is the royal palace for the Kabaka of Buganda. Can you imagine, man?
The Kabaka is our identity.
Yes.
It's all we have. And it's like this is now blood.
King Freddy's car.
RR for the Rolls Royce.
Oh.
And when the palace was attacked, most of the king's cars were looted and driven by the top men of his government.
You know the king?
Yeah, I know.
Can we be allowed to go see the king? Or is it not possible?
Very possible.
Yeah?
Very possible.
Ah.
The king.
Yeah. You cannot. My name is Mtao the Voice. So today we are in Buganda Kingdom, and before you enter here there is some amount you need to pay. It is 10,000 Uganda shillings. When you convert to dollars it's close to $3. So there is rich history about the Buganda Kingdom. So that's where the palace is. Can you see the palace of the Buganda Kingdom? So we headed there. So let me show you. Look at that, man. That's the palace, man. The famous Buganda Kingdom. So the gentleman in the middle is the one guiding us today, and the two of them are my cousin. On my left, that is Lawrence. On my right, Lawrence. On my left, this side, that is JB. Then he's the guide.
Wherever you go, find.
Wow. So now this is the palace.
Yes.
Wow. And why are we having these? Are they bamboos or something?
These are reeds. The last time the Kabaka was here,
Yeah.
they were celebrating 60 years.
Yes.
68 years.
68
And
years.
then he said, this time I'm tired of concrete.
Yeah.
I think I need something traditional.
Traditional.
So now we are coming up with this traditional fence.
Wow.
The reeds come from.
Oh, so these were the original traditional.
Yes, this is how they used to do it.
Ah, man. Yeah.
I
Wow.
want to ask, this is with its function and the politics and the organization. How is the kingdom organized in a way that where basically that do you collect your revenues from to support the functions or the works of the kingdom?
It's the national government, it's the central government that collects taxes. But here you find that most of the land belongs to the Kabaka and he leases it out. The Kabaka has got a wide range of schools, right from kindergarten to universities, and they can tap revenue. He has radio stations and TV stations, the best radio stations and TV stations in the country.
Yeah.
They belong to the Kabaka. He has other areas like the tourism sites. Like you have paid, and this will go in the kingdom's treasury.
Yeah.
Then people at times we buy certificates. These are small papers that we buy and pin in our homes, or we frame them.
Like when you're marrying a Buganda woman.
Yeah, me and my family, we have supported the kingdom with this much.
Wow.
And we see bigger organizations, we see bigger companies buying these certificates.
Wow.
If it's hotel, then they will get many people.
Wow.
And because they support the kingdom,
Yeah.
we see Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
When it comes to a birthday run, the Kabaka birthday run, we have over 200,000 people participate in this run.
Yeah.
We buy kits, and then the money will go in the kingdom's treasure.
Wow.
So it is a kingdom with a budget of $8 million US annual
8
budget,
million.
which is not a poor kingdom. And the Kabaka hits more than 14 million Buganda. We are the largest
14 million,
ethnic
that's a lot of
tribe in the country.
Wow.
So it's not a poor kingdom.
Makes a lot of sense.
Now,
Yeah.
it is the
largest.
with 14 million people.
Now,
And Uganda is going for
one thing very interesting is this. There is a following that Bugandans give to the kingdom with so much passion. Me, I have friends who are Buganda, ladies, men, old and young. But all of them start by the word Kabaka. There's that kind of passionate, following. What does it mean to them? What does this mean to them? As in, there's a way you can talk to somebody and he's so passionate about his kingdom, about his tribe, So what is this that the kingdom does to the Bugandas that inspires them to be of that kind of a following? Is there something special that
I would say the Kabaka is our identity.
Yes.
It's all we have. And it's like this is now blood. to love the Kabaka. And we take him to be the lion of Buganda kingdom. So we are born like that. When you look at our clans, we have that clan system. And then the clans have got clan chiefs. But again, you'll find that the Kabaka is the head of all the 56 clans.
Wow.
So whatever we do, we end up with the Kabaka.
Wow, it makes a lot of sense.
The kingdom issues, there is no politics.
Okay.
So now it is exactly a 1 mile strip.
Oh.
And King Fred got land. He saw the royal mile. He came back with this idea. We have got 2 roundabouts in the mile. The first roundabout is down in the middle of the road.
Oh.
You can see where the cars are crossing.
Yes.
Those 2 towers.
Yeah.
And the second roundabout is on this palace compound where we have the stones before the main gate.
Yeah.
And only the Kabaka can drive straight through these roundabouts. So that is respect we give to the Kabaka. We say he's always straight, whatever he says, he has no corners.
No one
Wow.
else.
Just straight.
Wow, wow, wow,
Very
wow.
symbolic.
Please,
That's
you
so
can take
symbolic,
pictures,
yeah.
then
Okay.
the torture chambers.
Can I like move up to there, then come like this? Is it? Wow. Man, so this is the kingdom, man. This is the kingdom. This is the royal palace for the Kabaka of Buganda. Can you imagine, man? This is humongous, man. This is so humongous, man. So, I'm told the Kabakas normally come here during the birthday celebration and something like that. And this place, look at how amazing, man, it looks, man. So the inspiration of this kingdom, back then we used to have, grass touched, but the inspiration came from London, actually. So they came, that is the British kingdom, United Kingdom, that is. So that is where the inspiration of this palace came from. So the Kabaka normally comes here for the birthday celebrations and those cultural events. It's so amazing, man. It's so amazing to see here. And this was not the first kingdom to be, to be constructed here. We used to have a building by Kabaka Mwanga. Then after Kabaka Mwanga, we had Kabaka Daudi Chwa. For those who did history, especially in East African country, know something about that. So the current Kabaka is called Kabaka Mutebi Muwenda the second, who is currently the Kabaka of this place, man. Just imagine, man. Just imagine, man. Wow. Beautiful to see this. Can you see all these lawns, how beautiful they are, man? I know, and this place is built on a hill. That's why I can feel even the sunshine here, looking amazing. Can you feel what I'm feeling right now? Pure splendor, pure royalty here in the Buganda kingdom, man. I feel these, this is how, Africans were, they were organized. The British sometimes think that, Africans were not organized, but that is not true. That's not true. Africans were organized since time immemorial. Can you imagine that? They were organized, setting up kingdom, having chiefs. The Kabakas had his own like council, chiefs, or let's say it's parliament. And there is something about the Kabakas. Let me explain something. When you're a Kabaka, actually, a Kabaka has got his own council. And being a Kabaka, actually, is not a guarantee. A firstborn child or the elder son cannot be a Kabaka. Normally, the second-born or you go lower, simply because the elder son is actually considered as the head of the family. Do you get that logic? So the firstborn son cannot be a king. And it's not a guarantee that, those sons, the second-born son will be a king. It is up to the council or the chiefs who will decide the one to be the king after the king has died. So, man, beautiful culture, man. Beautiful culture. Can you imagine? This is a palace, man. The Buganda Palace. This is the gate now entering the, the kingdom. This is the palace, So, I want you to realize something interesting about this palace. It's actually on top of the hill. So, the reason is that it is a strategic place. No, that it's not like it's just constructed for that sake. It is strategic to be constructed on this hill. So, when going this street, what you see there, roundabout, is only the king who is allowed, the Kabaka. Kabaka is a king. So, the king is only one who is allowed to go straight like that. Can you see? Let me simply because it has been given that, how can I put it? Like, his things are considered to be straight and, straightforward. So that's why the respect of it has been made so that he goes straight, doesn't need to go round and round about. Can you imagine that? So the Kabaka also is a symbol of, is the lion of the kingdom. That's why I think they have got these lion statues here. So he is the lion of the kingdom. Man, that's so beautiful. So there is this thing, I want to explain this because they're having this reeds. Do you know the reason why they're having this? This is a traditional way of how things used to be. This was the traditional wall back then. That's why you've got steel reeds like this. Amazing. Wow, look at this, man. Amazing, 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 amazing. So this is the entrance. When you see how we're entering now, we're entering the kingdom like that. So that's all about the kingdom, man. I really, really love this Buganda kingdom, man. They've got a very rich history, man. What a lovely moment to be here in Uganda, Kampala, watching this palace, entering there and hearing the beautiful history about this place. These guys were ahead of time. These guys were real heroes, man. Wow, man. You should come and visit it. It's just here in Uganda, East Africa, Africa, man. If you're watching for the first time, my name is Mtala the Voice. I do travel videos, man. I do travel vlogs, and I'm here in Uganda. I never knew it was this beautiful. Actually, that is true. I never knew it was this beautiful. But I am amazed, totally amazed. I don't want to be left behind. This place is beautiful, actually. Very beautiful.
The whole palace compound covers 460 acres. Wow. So that, you see the perimeter. And after going round, it is 4.2 kilometers, the ring road. It's very huge within the city center. Some of the remains of King Freddy's cars. The king had a Daimler.
King Freddy's.
He had a Cadillac, and the Daimler sits on the Cadillac frame. You can see the chassis. He also had a Rolls Royce just behind. We have this
King Freddy's car.
RR for the Rolls Royce.
Oh.
And when the palace was attacked, most of the king's cars were looted and driven by the top men in Obote's government.
Wow.
The Cadillac and the Rolls Royce, Obote's men used tractors to vandalize them after they buried them. And these they were unearthed. So the Daimler, it was at the Uganda Museum, and we claimed it in 2012.
Wow.
So it has been here for the last 10, 11 years.
Maybe maybe if you remind that King Freddy's is the king of Buganda. He was the number.
He's Edward Frederick George William David Mutesa II.
Okay.
In most books they write King Freddy, and then in Uganda we call him Sir Edward Mutesa II, who was the first president of Uganda.
He was the first.
And he was the last Kabaka to stay in this palace.
He was the last Kabaka to stay in this palace. Yes. Wow. Wow.
I showed you this in the picture.
Yeah, sure. The name was so long.
You see, for I think what we are taught in school, they normally don't use in Kenya. They normally don't use the Christian names. Like
Mutesa the second.
I know Kabaka Mutesa one. I know
Kabaka Luanga, Mwanga.
Except Daudi Chua and Kabaka Mutesa 2.
Yeah, like those are only those.
But now when you use the Christian names, like Sir Edward,
Kabaka
Freddy. He has got a long one.
Yeah,
because the British educated him in Cambridge University. Now the other houses are for the royal guards.
Okay.
I mean, the government provides security to the Kabaka.
Yeah.
And they give the Kabaka many soldiers.
Okay.
These people have got families.
Yeah.
And many more other houses on the other side.
Okay.
But of course their houses, they're in a bad shape compared to the palace.
Okay.
And very soon the kingdom plans to refurbish these houses so that everyone is happy.
Wow.
On the same hill.
Wow, man. So this King Fred's Rolls Royce, and wow, man, amazing. So we are moving somewhere.
History doesn't die off. Instead, it heals. It grows.
Yeah.
And after 8 months there is a new bug.
Wow.
The first one is a bit hard, starting from the second. The when burnt, it repels mosquitoes, and when countrymen died, their bodies were wrapped in it. There is a way it embalms, it purifies the body. It even worked as money. And in 2005, UNESCO declared backcloth an intangible heritage, then revitalized its production.
Wow.
And today we export it to Germany. You know, people in Germany, they make car cushions, the seat covers in the Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
They even make shoes and belts. In Israel, they make formaldehyde, it's a preservative. So it is an amazing process to see a bark of a tree transforming into such a piece of cloth after 8 hours of pounding. Sadly, its consumers may not be able to know the process and the history they hold in their hands. But this is something special.
Wow.
Maybe let's go and take a look at it.
Wow.
Some of the trees. This is the tree last time.
This
from here.
The Mugumo tree.
It's the Mugumo tree. In Kenya, I heard it's a sacred tree.
It is sacred by the Gikuyu community. So what is it called in English?
In English, it's a fig tree.
Fig tree.
This is African fig, and the
African
species is
fig.
Ficus natalensis.
Oh.
Ficus natalensis.
Wow.
So something that I sounded ficus.
You have seedlings as well.
It has, it has tiny figs in the tree, but this is not a season. Maybe on the other one.
Okay.
Yes,
Where you can pluck and plant.
No, we plant only the stems.
There you just
You get a straight stem,
But
and
it-
then
but-
you plant it.
It is also at home. Like you can find it home. Like okay, different communities have got different names of it. Yeah.
wow.
And in Uganda, we call it mutuba.
Mutuba.
tree.
Wow. Wow. So we're going inside.
You can sit.
Okay, thank you. Wow.
So we get something like this when it is wet. Then we bring it here. And these are the tools. Usually we start with the one with the bigger groups,
Yeah.
that one.
Okay.
And then we come to this. This is the last one with tiny groups.
So it expands when you do that. Wow.
And they're usually 4 mallets.
And how
So
did they know
use
the all
each for
this?
at least 2 hours. Every after 2 hours you have to change. You switch to another.
Where did they get this skill? How did they know that it is going to
Now
expand?
people from the Ota clan,
Yeah.
this is their main duty. They invented the bark cloth. So the 56 clans, each clan it has a special duty in the palace.
Wow.
Now people from the Ota, at least they produce this material for the Kabaka.
Otter, the river
Ota
otter.
clan. Yeah, river,
Cool.
yeah. It's a sport-necked otter.
Wow.
And there are usually 3 otters. But that is one of the clan symbols in Buganda kingdom. Some are plants, and if it is edible, members
It's a
don't
very
eat.
smart animal. It disturbs me a lot on the Nile with the fish.
Yeah, it uses its teeth to
Yes.
catch fish.
It's fang-like.
Or prey.
Yes, yes. A very smart one, I know. A good swimmer.
Even me, I'm a painter. You know, apart from talking, I try to paint on this material. You see my
Wow.
name on the material.
Okay.
Yes, I sign Fred.
Wow.
Ndauga.
So
We are-
beautiful.
We are 5 people. Everyone paints.
Okay.
So different artists and different,
The choice
Wow.
of art.
they are easy to carry because the buyers are travelers.
Oh.
We don't frame. We roll.
Yeah.
We just roll like. Then we put on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
When you get home, you turn on the back and the iron. When you
Someone
press-
can really confuse it
Yeah.
with leather when you
Yeah,
see it from a
yes.
distance.
And, it is something one takes home when he's 100% sure
Okay.
from Uganda.
Wow.
Because now, so I have this side on the wall, then my frames.
So like an art like this one, how much is it?
Now, like people like the friends from Kenya and Ugandans, they buy this at least for 40,000.
40,000.
But
Wow.
Muzungu, it's more.
Wow.
and they're eco-friendly. I mean, like the tree, like I said, it comes back.
40,000 is how much Kenyan shillings?
That's about 1,000.
So one,
Around 1,300 or around that.
Yeah, they're about.
I want to buy one art made from the mugomo tree. I love art actually because I'm an artist too, so I love art. So I want to buy one. So I'm looking for, you know, I'm just trying to have a variety of it so that I can choose from it, man. I love it, I love it, I love it, you know. It's all made in Africa, man. Made in Uganda, in the Buganda kingdom, man. Wow. So I'm picking this one, the dance.
The dance, traditional dance.
Dances. Wow. Wow, so I'll pick this one. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow, there's a lot of art. You can come and buy one here. There's so many, there are a range of them, and it's going to give you, you know, the definitions of what it means, you know. Amazing. Fred is wrapping it up very nicely. So this one I'm going to put in my house. I'm going to frame it in the, you know, yeah, I know where to put it. I know where exactly it's going to fit. Wow, 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 wow. Coming from Buganda kingdom here. So we are inside the kingdom actually. Amazing, 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 amazing. Wow, 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 wow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah. Wow.
We signed a memorandum of understanding with the central government.
Okay.
That issues pertaining security shall always be handled by the central government.
Wow.
And then that the Kabaka shall never participate in any partisan politics.
Okay.
And this is how it works.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So the family actually lives, or of the guards live here, man. That's so amazing, that's so amazing. Wow. Buganda kingdom. So most of the servants and the UPDF members who guard the kingdom actually live here. So we are going to that other side of the kingdom, man. Wow, wow, wow. So Buganda kingdom, man. Amazing. So I've been told there is a budget of which they're trying to improve the standards of living of people here, and this shall be renovated, I think so, very soon. All this, man, in the Buganda kingdom. So this is where the staff used to live, this side like this. Now the kingdom is right there, the palace is right there. Can you see the fence? Wow. And this was the Rolls Royce for the king. Just imagine. Wow. I've forgotten the name of that car. It was for king, but we have got the remains also, some parts of the Rolls Royce. He had several cars that were vandalized by Milton Obote. Now, that's it, let's go. Totally amazed. Totally amazed. Watch my next video because I'm going to show you something amazing, something fabulous. My name is Ntala the Voice. Have a good time.